Hey guys, okay, so we are going to make a quick t-shirt, and I mean quick. I'm gonna show you how fast it can be done from start to finish, so let's get started. Type in the word shirt below, and type in the word replay if you're catching a replay, or let us know if you're new. We had a lot of new people on the other day, which is super cool. The only thing I just forgot to do was actually plug in my heat press. So let's plug this in, let it warm up, and I'm going to turn it on to 350. Now, if you have an iron, you can use an iron. That will work as well. Okay, so let me know when you're on. Say hi. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this. This is an ink mat, so it is extremely sticky when it's brand new. You have to clean it sometimes, and I have a training in the VIP group. You feel free to join that. But hi, hello everybody. So let's go ahead and put this in here. My t-shirt is from Walmart. So I'm gonna pop this in. Now there's two size ink mats. I did put this longer one in there. Typically, I like to cut this one apart. I like to do, cut it into a third, and then the other part is the 2/3. So I use the 2/3 for adult shirts, and I use the 1/3 piece for youth sizes. Okay. So the cool thing about the ink mat, like I said, it's sticky. So your shirt is not going anywhere once you put it in there. Now, if it doesn't start sticking, watch my ink instructions on how to clean it. It's in the VIP group that I did post in the guides. So feel free to join that. Type in the word shirt and then check your messages later. So if you're not in the VIP group, type in the word shirt, and then there will be a button that says join VIP group. Okay, it is free. It's just kind of where we post tips and tricks and things like that. So this is what we're going to use, and I'm actually just going to use the pumpkin part. So I'm going to take that off. Now, if you're not familiar with this stuff, you can see through it, right? That's silk screen right there. And that, my friend, is what makes everything look super awesome. Okay? So you can do the whole design if you want. Like I said, I only want to do the pumpkin part. Let me line this up because I didn't put the ink mat in here very straight. Oops. So let me just make a tiny adjustment here. Now, if you wanted to do the whole thing, you could definitely do the whole thing. Like I said, I'm just going to try and do the pumpkin only. Okay. I'm going to press that down. All looks good. I feel a little bump back here. Oh, that's because it's the t-shirt. I'm gonna scoot. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna use orange peel ink. Now, you do have to use ink on t-shirts. I feel like Riley dropped this a little bit. It's a little low for me. Hold on. You do need to use ink on t-shirts, and it does need to be heat set. Really easy. You let it dry, and you heat set it for like 30 seconds on 350. If you have a heat press around, you'll do it 30 seconds, 350. If you're going to be using an iron, it's going to be medium-high heat, and you're going to have to do it a little bit longer than that. The instructions say about 4 minutes, but I find 2 minutes usually pretty good. As long as it's completely dry, that kind of works for me. But again, I've only done it once with an iron, but I did let it dry. So if you want to do the pumpkin by itself, and I think these are kind of cool. You can make them a couple of days before Halloween. You don't have to wear it all the time. Let's say you just need something to wear for Halloween evening. This transfer is on sale for club members. It's an additional 20% off. So if you don't have it, be sure to grab it if you're a club member, or be sure to grab it if you're not a club member, because they will be gone, I believe, after October. There's not going to be really like a sale or end of the month sale. Not that I've seen. They don't typically do that. So, welcome. I saw somebody said they were new. Hello. My name is Bree, and I'm a craftaholic. Or a chocoholic. Or a chocolate-aholic. Whatever it is. You guys, yes, we got all 25 donations before I went to sleep last night. How amazing is that? And I actually, well, what is that? That's 25 a piece at $10. You guys, we raised $250 yesterday. Amazing. I will have to keep my eye out and see if I'm able to get more than that 25, or I will be trying to do a little bit more. So if we sell out next week as well, then I'm going to have to come up with something else, because that's absolutely amazing. All of the above. When do we play the mystery games? It's okay. I talked about this yesterday and all the other days. I update you guys when I come on here. Our stuff is to be delivered. I think it might have got delivered just earlier. I haven't gone outside to look. I've been upstairs working for a bit, but I think it got delivered today. So we have to go through everything tomorrow and get it all situated. But we go out of town. We were supposed to go out of town today, but since that package was coming in, I was like, let's stay behind and get a few more things done. So we're going to have to go through everything tomorrow, get everything set up. We come back on Monday evening, but we have bowling. So I will set up an event for Tuesday for our mystery bundle game, okay? Tuesday night, I think I'm going to do it at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We'll start it then. So plan for Tuesday, 6 o'clock Central. I will be live right here on this page if you want to see. And make sure you show up, because I just might have some extra spots. I have to see how many extra spots once we go through everything tomorrow. So be sure to join us, okay? All right, I am doing good. When do we play the mystery? Oh yeah, we already talked about that one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up real quick. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually do the, what is this? We could do the glow-in-the-dark paste. What time is it? Ooh, okay, maybe not. My sister's volleyball game, we have to leave here in like 10 minutes. So let me not do that. But you guys type in the word shirt and I will send you all the details. Yes, for what we just made right now. Let me put this aside. I'm gonna give it a little clean and I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, so can you see on the inside? I'm trying to show you. Do you see the orange? So that's what happens. It bleeds through a little bit, especially if they're thinner shirts. So that is why we put an ink mat here to protect it from going to the back of the t-shirt. Okay, so I'm just going to let that sit for a quick second while I clean the transfer, and then I'm going to show you how. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to heat set it. Okay, so let's do this first. I'm going to get a little bit of water on a board eraser, and I'm just going to clean it on my cutting mat because I can just dry it no problem. So I've got a board eraser here. I actually cut it up because I just did it for, I helped a friend with a virtual workshop just now, and I already have this here. So, Brooke says, yup. Yeah, my sister's on watching me. She's like, you need to make sure that you get here on time. She called me. She's like, hey, are you going? Yes. I'll be there. I'll be there shortly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dry that off. Pick this up. And you can reuse this transfer. So if you are new, you can reuse these about 8 to 10, 12 times, however many you decide. Depends on how you take care of it, okay? Let me set it on here so I can dry it. And then I will put the backer sheet on it and we will heat set our t-shirt and we will be good to go. And then I can leave, right? The lamps are being sent out tomorrow as well, I believe. There's a long list of all these things we have to ship out. So, actually, I think he already shipped the lights out because he was working on them yesterday, as well as the ones for the t-shirts. Hi. Alrighty, y'all. So, type in the word shirt. There will be information. Click the supply list when you check your messages because I actually put the t-shirt instructions or ink instructions there in that message, okay? So be sure to check that out. Even if you don't want the supplies, you can still click it and type that in so you can get all of the ink instructions like written on the paper. So, typically, you would make sure this is completely dry. So let it dry overnight or even just 30 minutes, come back and get it, or an hour. But I'm gonna speed it up. I'm gonna speed it up and I'm just gonna try and dry it just a little bit. Be careful when using a quick dry tool or some type of heat because the ink mat is underneath it and you do not want to melt your ink mat, okay? So, let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. I am just going to pick it up carefully because I've done this a few times. I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to grab this mat and I'm going to place it inside just so it doesn't go to the back of the t-shirt when I heat set it, since it is still wet. If it is not wet, you can just set it on top, not a problem. Ta-da! All right, and then I'm gonna use a piece of parchment paper, and I'm gonna grab my press, and we're gonna go 30 seconds. Oops. Would have helped if I put 30 seconds at first, so I just did 20 because it's already been on there for about 10 seconds. Whoops. Oh well. Hi. We're just making a t-shirt. You bowl on Monday nights as well. Yay, how fun. I am doing good. All right. And voila, our t-shirt is done. There it is. Not coming off. It's in the t-shirt. Super cute, right? What do you guys think? It literally is like the easiest t-shirt ever. You can do this particular shirt like a bunch of times. So if all of your family want to match, the little ones, mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, whoever, go get your t-shirt and get your little transfer and put it on there, right? So anyways, I love it. And I am going to get going. You can definitely use a regular iron. Yes. So regular iron, medium-high heat, 2 to 4 minutes. Okay. Make sure it's completely dry though when you use an iron, because with an iron, you're going to be moving your iron over the design. So if the design is wet and you're moving the iron, very, very high chance of it spreading. Okay. And then becoming blurry. So make sure it is dry. I know, it's super cute. I love it. So if you get the transfer, be sure to do that. And if you haven't, go ahead and grab it now because it will get there in time, with plenty of time for Halloween for you to make it. Okay? All right, guys. Hit the heart button. Make sure you guys are following. And then I will see you guys tomorrow sometime, okay? Have a great evening. Take care. See you later. Bye.